What is this? What is this? Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's the end of the age. That's right. We're living in the days of Noah. We're living in the days of Lot. Ain't a lot of days left. That's right. How you doing, my friends? My brothers and sisters in Yeshua HaMashiach. This here's Leben Shmo. Coming to you from FEMA Region number 3. Had to jump on, do a little video. I usually don't do one this late. But I've been watching some reports and seeing some headlines. I just had to come on and talk to you a bit. Because the signs of the times, they're flying in fast, flying in like that synthetic hawk after that meal of sticky bombs. That's right. Perplexing people, perplexing the world. Our Savior said that there would be, perplexity of nations. And that's what's happening right now. Because you put on the news and you see reports of wars and rumors of wars as we speak, my friends. You got people on the internet, got pictures of tanks rolling in from Russia into the Ukraine. And they're asking, is this real? Are they really doing that? Are those tanks real? Are the tanks real? People are saying, no, we didn't Photoshop these tanks onto this report. There's a sign. Photoshop? Yeah, there's one for 1952. Hey, Mom, look at what I did. I just Photoshopped the Russian tanks, coming into smack rap. We're living in the times when the knowledge has increased and people are running to and fro. Apparently, these tanks are going to and fro from Russia into Ukraine, and people are guessing, is it real? Is it a war? Or is it a rumor of war? We got rumors about rumors. We got signs on top of signs. It's February the 28th, my friends, of 2014. Last day of February. In 1 month from this day, their big time film about Noah, the days of Noah. Ironic, eh? Coming onto the big screen, March the 28th. Not a coincidence, no, I don't believe it, not at all, no. They even got the film industry now is going to put a disclaimer on all the advertising now for the film Noah, saying, "Watch out! This movie's really good, but it's really not like the story in the Bible. That thing in the Bible. It's not like that. This is better." They have to come out and say, come and see the movie, even though it's really not like the Bible. And religious groups are glad that they did that. That doesn't make any sense to me. If I was the religious group, well, religion's a bad word, but people who believe in Elohim, I wouldn't go and see the dumb thing. I would boycott this movie. Don't go. If it's not what the Bible says, if they are using the scriptures for profit, I wouldn't dare go and see this thing, with Crow, Russell Crowe, not the crow that ate the Pope's bird. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Google that. Google that, crow eats bird of peace that the Pope lets go out of a window. God, it happened. It happened. Right out of the Vatican window. Now, don't get me started. I don't want to go on a tangent. But there you go. You see, you can wrest the scriptures for profit. You can do whatever you want to the word of Elohim. You can make up whatever you want, Noah is not a righteous man who is warning the people that judgment is coming in this movie. No, he's an environmentalist. Why didn't they get Al Gore to play Noah? Why didn't they get him? They can do whatever they want. But oh, don't touch William Shakespeare's works. Oh no, no, no! You got to see a William Shakespeare play. That's sacred. You can't mess around with Shakespeare. Well, I would love to mess around with Shakespeare, my friends. I wanna. I would love to see. You go to the theater and it's that play Macbeth. You know, and he wants to kill the king so that he can be the king, and then you got Lady Macbeth, washing her hands with the blood and all that kind of stuff. It's time to kill the king, and Lady Macbeth says, come on, Mac, let's go kill. And Macbeth says, no, I don't think so. Now you go do it. I don't want to do it. I think it's bad I killed the king. You get out of the theater, 2.5 hours early. You get home, eat them ribs, oh, by the way, I got a new shirt. I got cleaned up from all that red hot, Trinidad scorpion red hot pepper sauce. But I digress. Yeah, you can't mess with Shakespeare, but you can do whatever you want with the Bible. I really would love to see Romeo and Juliet, you know, the priest, he sets it all up where it looks like, you know, Juliet, drinks the poison or whatever that is, and she's dead, and Romeo comes in, he sees her laying there, and he dies. He kisses her, I think, or something like that, and he gets the poison on his lips or whatever it is, or he kills himself or some way or another. I don't remember. But he's dead. She wakes up from the sleep. She's all sad that Romeo's dead, and she gets ready to kill herself, and she finally realizes, what am I doing? I'm gonna kill myself over him. She throws the knife down and runs off with the priest. I'd love to see that, watch all of these, Shakespeare nuts go crazy, but they can do what they want with the Bible. Make up stories that make it up so they got Samson probably wearing a wig. But like I said, they're going to be held accountable for that. Taking a story from the word of Elohim, changing it around to fit their agenda, and making a profit off of it. Oh, God will not be mocked, my friend. God will not be mocked. And on that, if anyone out there knows about that lady, remember the lady, the stenographer in Congress, who got up in front of Congress and said, God will not be mocked? Um, how's she doing? I would love to know, because that was a brave thing that she did. No one's really heard from her since that. If anyone knows, leave a comment or make a little video about it. See how she's doing, because, she was my hero there for a few days anyway. And I believe that she hit it right on the head talking to those Congress folk. God will not be mocked. Yeah, that's right. Remember, there is no shortage of clowns, because they were all in that Congress too. At any rate, don't get me started on that either. Well, like I said, I had to come on. I usually wouldn't come on this late. It's in the evening here, getting up into the midnight hours close in FEMA Region 3. I might have to go outside and take a look at the Shamayim, because Mars is rising in the east, and it will be in the womb of Virgo. That's right. With the bright star Spica right near it. Spica represents the bride of Christ, the church, because it's the wheat in the hand of the woman, which is Virgo, which is representative of Israel. That's right. So if you're in FEMA Region 3, about between midnight and 2 a.m. in the morning, you could see Mars, the red planet of war, in the womb of the woman. That's right. That's right. War in the womb. Rumors of war in the womb. Hey, it's all happening, folks. Like I said, these signs are coming in at breakneck speed. That's right. I want to show you a headline now, something that I saw, kind of what really sparked me. to make this video. And then, of course, I saw, that those tanks rolling into the Ukraine. And I said, yeah, I gotta do something here. But I want to show you this headline, see what you think. It's from about a week or so ago. You'll see the date. But I want you to take a look at this, and it's very, very interesting, my friends. Like Artie Johnson. Remember Artie Johnson from this show, Laughing? He'd say, very interesting. And that's exactly what this headline is. Take a look. Now, before, pardon me, phlegm. Before I show you the headline that I was talking about, want you to recall back a little bit when I made a little bit video when I was talking about the Grammys, where the minister Latifah, or I thought she was a queen, she married all of these couples. You had young and old and old, men with women, women with men. And I was saying, it really wasn't fair to the animal kingdom. Why wasn't there a dog and a horse that could, enjoy holy matrimony on the night of the Grammys with each other? Or, maybe, oh, what if a man, showed up with his dog and he wanted to have nuptials with his dog, or a lady, she brought in, a moose or, a wombat. And why couldn't the lady marry her wombat and the man, have nuptials with his dog? Is it fair to deny a man the right to marry his dog, or the lady to marry a wombat? Can we infringe on their rights? I think it's coming to that. Jan Brewer in Arizona just vetoed that bill. Which would have, if she would have signed it, it would have given spiritual people the right to say, I'm sorry, I don't want to participate in a same-sex wedding, and or provide services toward that because I don't believe in that sort of thing. Well, she vetoed that bill, and now there might be some people who are believers in Elohim that may lose their business because of it, or have a fine imposed on them. This is bad. This is not good. It's okay to infringe on the rights of spiritual people who love Elohim. Now, take a look. Here's the headline that I was talking about here. It says here, Denmark ban on kosher and halal slaughter comes into effect as minister says, and here's the part that I find very disturbing, animal rights come before religion. Animal rights come before religion. Now, it doesn't bother me so much, I mean, the kosher part, of course, there's many people that want to keep kosher and such. But to me, the slippery road here is when you start to say that animals have more rights than people do when it comes to their religious beliefs. I mean, this is bad. This is bad. Take a look at that headline and read it very closely. Animal rights come before religion. There you go. So, pretty soon, you got the Oscars coming up. Maybe, George Clooney's gonna, show up with a zebra or something. Who knows? Or show up, Tom Hanks, maybe he and Rita Wilson, maybe you can marry a third. Oh, they're going to have a thing now where you can make a baby with the DNA of 3 people. So maybe you can have Tom Hanks, Rita Wilson, and a flying squirrel. And I can see what they come up with. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. But one of these days we're gonna have to. You see, look. What is that? A sheep or a lamb or something? A sheep. We're gonna have to. I guess congratulate, this sheep on the, getting engaged to the farmer. Who knows, are we going to be able to stop the farmer? Oh boy, don't get me started. Oi! I gewalt, I gewalt. That's right, folks, I gewalt. Say it again, say it again. We're coming to the point where the only people whose rights will be infringed on are those who love Elohim. People who are looking for his coming. Yeshua told us that we would, there would come a time when people would not tolerate sound doctrine and would listen to naughty stuff. Well, of course, Yeshua didn't actually say naughty stuff, but that's that's what we got, naughty stuff. I remember when a long time ago it was the Johnny Carson show, and a lot of people were very confused about a wedding that they had, on there. It was Tiny Tim and Miss Vicky. Remember that? They sang Tiptoe Through the Tulips or something like that. Well, that seems pretty normal right now, Tiny Tim and Miss Vicky. Because, maybe the next big wedding we might see could be something like this. Zip, zip, whip. Now you be warm.